Every single day, billions of people wake up, they go to work, and they build their entire lives around almost the exact same schedule. It feels so normal that almost nobody ever stops to ask one simple question: who actually decided this is how we're supposed to live? Because for almost all of human history, people didn't live like this at all. The schedule that feels completely natural to you today actually showed up pretty recently. And your body might still be trying to live by a much older rhythm. Let's go back about 300,000 years to a time when there were no cities, no farming, not even the concept of a work week. We've all heard the same story, that people back then were constantly fighting to survive. But one well-known anthropological study found a very different picture. When researchers spent years studying different tribes, they noticed something surprising. Most adults spent only around 15 to 20 hours a week on what we'd call work today. Once the work was done, it was done. And the rest of the time, they lived, they talked, they learned from each other, they told stories, they raised their kids, and they just spent time together. So, if people lived like this for hundreds of thousands of years, when did everything change? Everything changed the moment people stopped just finding food and started growing it instead. That's when a new era began. Settlements appeared, then cities, and eventually civilization itself. But that wasn't the only thing that changed. For the first time, work became part of almost every single day. Farming didn't take weekends off. Miss the right moment, and you could lose an entire harvest. Centuries passed. Farms turned into factories, and along with them came a strict work schedule. In 1817, a Welsh businessman named Robert Owen proposed a simple idea: 8 hours for work, 8 hours for rest, 8 hours for sleep. To people back then, this sounded almost impossible, but the idea spread fast, and eventually, it became the standard. Even today. But here's another question. Your brain isn't a steam engine. So why are we still living by a schedule built for factories? 8 hours of work doesn't mean 8 hours of equal focus. Attention fades, mistakes pile up. Creative thinking slows down, and yet, every single day, billions of people stay at their desks until the clock says it's time to go home. Not because they can't do anymore, but because that's just how the system works. Sleep has a similar story. For most of human history, people didn't sleep the way we do now. After years of digging through historical records, historian Roger Akirch noticed something interesting. People fell asleep naturally, then woke up naturally, just as easily. A while later, they'd fall back asleep again. For them, this was just a normal part of life. So if you've ever shot awake at 3 a.m, wide awake staring at the ceiling, absolutely convinced something is wrong with you, relax. You didn't break. You just time traveled back about 300 years for no reason at all, at the worst possible time. Maybe. Your body isn't broken. Maybe it just remembers a rhythm the modern world left behind. Here's the thing. If you were designing a workday from scratch today, would you actually build the exact system we're living in right now? At some point, we stopped asking whether work should fit the person and started forcing the person to fit the work instead. Maybe that was unavoidable. Or maybe that's just how every civilization ends up being built. We've just lived by these rules for so long that we forgot they could ever be different. A schedule built for a completely different era. still shapes the lives of billions of people today. Not because we consciously choose it every day, but because almost nobody stops to ask whether it's actually the best way to live. Maybe. That's the real question here. But that is a story for another time.